10 News Weather Authority from the JES Weather Center.
Good evening, everybody. I'm meteorologist Edward Shaw. Let's take a look at those two tropical storms, or one tropical storm, one hurricane out in the Atlantic right now. We have Imelda, currently a tropical storm, expected to get to Category 1 status here over the next 12 hours. And Umberto, still a Category 4 storm, very strong one, in fact, that's heading out to sea here momentarily. Now, that's actually going to influence the path of Imelda. And so when we're talking about areas such as Charleston, South Carolina, the Outer Banks, coastal Georgia's areas such as Savannah, those areas going to likely see maybe a few choppy surf conditions and some rip currents, but not anywhere near the effects we were initially expecting from this storm. Now, looking at how exactly it plays out, what you're going to notice is we end up getting rainfall today and tomorrow from this storm, and that's from the outermost bands. A lot of areas along the Carolinas are going to get about 1 inch to 2 inches of rainfall, so certainly a lot less than the initial 5 to 6 inches that a lot of models were showing last week. As for what we're seeing here locally, though, well, again, we're seeing that cloud cover right now and that rain that's going to continue throughout the evening and overnight hours tonight, and then eventually into tomorrow as well. That rainfall starts to dissipate a little bit more in the later afternoon hours tomorrow, giving way to clear and cool conditions for the rest of the week. Certainly going to be quite nice. Looking at right now, what you're seeing, quite a bit of cloud cover throughout the region. Again, all of this is from that outer band of that storm, and a lot of this is going to end up coming in overnight tonight and then continuing into early morning tomorrow as well. Now, a lot of this not exactly going to be the most heavy rain in the world, but could get widespread at times. And as we wake up tomorrow morning, you're certainly going to want to have the umbrella handy, just given the fact that we're still going to be looking at a lot of this tomorrow morning. But look at Wednesday. Wednesday, nice and dry, not a cloud in the sky. Going to heat up a little bit more. We're talking about that future rainfall and how much we end up getting from it. For our region, a lot of us are going to get a little close to 1 inch, possibly less in parts of the Highlands and the New River Valley. So it'll help with the drought relief, but it won't exactly bust the drought completely. Roanoke tonight, about 62 degrees for your low temperature. Blacksburg 61, Lynchburg 62, South Boston at 63, and Lexington at 61. Going into tomorrow, we heat up into the low 70s, a little bit cooler. Roanoke about 71, Blacksburg 70, Lynchburg 71, South Boston 74, and Floyd at 66 degrees, thanks to that overarching cloud cover. But watch what happens here in the coming days. 77 on Wednesday, but afterwards, we start getting that northerly flow into the region, which drops us down into the 70s and eventually the 60s by Friday. And then we're back to about seasonable temperatures here for Saturday. So going to look like a really nice end to the week. Great weather to get outside and enjoy. As for your next 7 days, again, that rainfall continuing into tomorrow morning and most of the early afternoon hours. But then we go into the later parts of the week, partly cloudy skies and temperatures cooling down to more fall-like conditions here to close out the week and kick off the month of October. John, Rachel?